What is up, my friends? Welcome to a new video. Hope you're having a good one. Today we're going to talk safety, so let's go out and ride and let's see what we can find. I think this is safety video episode number 3, maybe? Or number 4. I think it's 3. Alright, this guy's got his blinker on. That's a red flag, and he's just cruising behind this line of cars, which it's like, alright, buddy, you gonna move on through, or are you not? Always be careful in these situations, you know, where you got just cars stacked in a line, and then you're in a lane where it's just free and empty. Oh, look at her texting. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a killer right there, I'm telling you. People that drive and text, no good. And especially her, man. I don't know if I'm gonna pause the frame, the video frame on her face or not. If I do, it's right here. But I mean, she's like gleaming with joy texting whoever she's texting, and both hands on the phone. Holding the steering wheel with her arms, elbows, I think it was. That's a bad combo right there. That is no good. All right, you guys, something I always talk about in my videos and something I will try to be demonstrating today as I ride, that is keeping my distance from any and all vehicles on the road. The greater your distance between you and another vehicle on the road, the safer you're going to be. The more reaction time you'll have. I think that's a really big one. Yeah, I think that's a real big one for, you know, beginner riders and intermediate, you know, mediocre riders, guys that have been, or gals that have been doing it for a little while, and they're kind of used to riding. You know, they know how the clutch works, they know how the bike works, and they just get comfortable with riding, but they're not really good at riding. And that is a dangerous time to be in if you're on a motorcycle, is when you're comfortable, but you're not really good. You're not really great. Because, well, you do things that are risky, that are dangerous. All right, as I'm coming up here, I'm watching out for that Nissan truck there on the left, making sure that he sees me, making sure he's not going to pull out in front of me. This guy pulled out on the right. I'm just going to change lanes here just in case he decides to go into my lane. And we got a red light, so let's pump the brakes. As we're pumping the brakes, we're checking our rear view mirror, making sure that that truck there is coming to a stop, and it looks like he is. I always appreciate when people are respectful in the distance that they provide. So this truck did a good job. Thank you, Mr. Ford. If you're a new beginner rider and you feel comfortable riding, just be careful. All right, take it easy, take it slow. No point in rushing. Learn how the bike handles. My wife is calling, so I gotta answer. All right, and we're back. I always try to drive in a certain way that if I need to, I can swerve left or right. I can get out of the way. I, you know, always try to avoid blind spots with vehicles, you know, not driving in a certain area, not hovering there where I'm just kind of getting stagnant, and I try to move out of the way. Try to make sure that, you know, I'm not kind of getting lost in the shuffle, so to speak. You know, there's some situations like right now, I mean, we're going slow enough. Yeah, okay, there's somebody's. I don't think he saw me. I don't think he saw me. And watch him do the same thing. He's gonna come up behind this row of cars, and he's like, "Oh, I think the middle lane is going faster, so let me go there." Probably not anymore, because I think he realized when he changed lanes that I was right there. Yeah, this guy's in a rush. So as we're riding here, speed limit's up a little higher. It's in the 45 to 55 range. So, you know, anytime your speed is up, the more risk and danger that you are in. The harder, or the longer that it's going to take for you to brake, the harder it is going to be to react to certain situations. If something happens, the harder the fall. Speed kills, absolutely it does. But as I'm riding and just kind of coasting through town, I am constantly scanning on what's happening ahead of me and out in the rear, making sure that no one's coming up too close. I'm scanning for these guys standing here in the left lane, making sure they're not just going to change their mind and go into my lane to make this turn. All this stuff. Constantly scanning. Yeah, anytime you've got a good shoulder like this, anytime you're in a situation where you've got one lane with no shoulder and another lane with a shoulder like this, especially where it's nice, you know, clean concrete or asphalt, always stick to this side. Always stick to the side that has a good shoulder, just in case someone's cruising on that lane and they decide to switch lanes on you. Boom, you're able to go into here to dodge them. As an emergency, you know, you don't really want to be careful with that, but as an emergency, it's a place for you to go into if someone decides to all of a sudden change lanes on you. You always want to try to have an escape route, as I like to call it. Some place that you can go, dodge, run into, whatever. Well, not physically run into, but go into that would keep you safe. So that is something I'm always looking out for. I always watch out for these cars too. Any cars that take a turning lane, I'm always super cautious around them. You can never really trust them. They at any point in time could just go back into the lane that they came from, and since you're on a motorcycle and you're small and you kind of blend in, easier for them to hit you. So I always give them space. If you saw, and I'm going to replay that clip right now, right here, but I swerved and I got out of the way just to give them space. All right, you guys, I'm pulling up to my destination. Okay, here's another situation. This guy's taking the turn to the left. I'm checking my mirror to the right, make sure I got a place to swerve if I have to. I'm giving him space. That's how it's executed. But I'm pulling up to the place that I need to get to for my first errand here. And I think I'm going to end the video here. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. And if you have a comment to leave, please do leave it. If there's something that I've said that you don't agree with, let me know. If there's something you want to correct me in, let me know. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. If you got some good out of it, please give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.